There you go.
That is the worst Irish accent. But we are going into question and answer time.
Question and answer time, Keith. That was well introduced.
Wow, that was amazing.
You're amazing.
Have you done this before?
I've been practicing in mirrors.
Yeah.
As soon as Al said, Keith, you're playing, I was like,
You're out.
Mirror time.
Chili potatoes.
Scene out of Silence for the Lambs.
Yeah.
Bit
Bit of Buffalo Bill going
on its skin.
Precious. Oh, geez, imagine keeping somebody in a hole like that. That
awesome,
would be weird. That was done off Ed Gein.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Ed Gein, he had human skin,
Oh, Jesus.
lounge chairs and...
Didn't Hitler as well?
Whoa!
Just thrown out there. But
He said the hatred. He said the hatred.
Oh, wow, really?
I heard that they found like a room and he had bones and...
We're here for question and answer, but we're getting into history. Let's go on.
heavy.
Go on.
He's getting deep.
Go on. We'll get to questions in a second.
Don't
Go
quote
on.
me.
Balls deep.
But,
Go on, Keith.
but that...
Everyone just wants to hear your accent more than anything. Go on.
Apparently Hitler had a room with lots of like ornaments and everything, like chairs made out of
Eagle's nest.
skin and
Yeah, photos.
bones and...
Serious? Well, look, somebody comment down below if that's correct, because I'm not going to even bother.
I'm not touching
Chasing
the
that.
subject today.
No. But anyway,
There you go.
he said hit. I wasn't. Well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say
We
it.
do not say his name.
We don't. But anyway, we've got some questions. Actually, Keith, do you have a question for us?
I will after these questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So jump on Facebook. I've got one here from Chris Davies. That's Chris Davies, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Davies? Yes, Davies. He goes, this is from YouTube. So for those that want to ask us a question, do it on YouTube, any of our videos, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything. We've got plenty of stuff going on. So anyway, we want as many questions as we can get. Great stuff, guys. Love the accents.
Cheers.
He's talking about Aussie accent.
The Aussie accent.
It's like Neighbours with golf. So here's
Like
my
neighbours. I'm quite offended.
I'm Margot Robbie. You could be Delta Goodrum.
I'll be Kylie Minogue. Was she on Neighbours? Or was
She
that-
was. Yeah. And Charlene and Scott. Anyway, guys, so here's my question. Being from Devon, England, I can tell immediately if someone's from Birmingham or London or Newcastle, but all Australians sound the same. Can you tell? Same to me. Can you tell by conversation if somebody from Perth or Brisbane, based on their accents?
Sometimes. But most of it's blurred.
It's pretty much the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference.
There's a few Melbourne accents which are a bit...
I think it's almost getting a bit posh. I think if you start getting to, say, Adelaide tends to be a bit more... It's not necessarily the accent changes, it's more pronunciations, I think.
Yeah.
I think, like, I say castle, but they'll say castle. Yeah. I'll say dance.
I say pie, they say Euros.
I say Slovakia. Anyway, so I say dance, they say dance. So it's probably more of the English side of things coming out in certain places of Australia.
It's more city country. If you're from the country, you've got a very different accent.
Yeah.
If you're from the city, you speak like
It's
us.
like everybody else. I think the city accent's just a little bit slower, and it's a little bit more lingering, I suppose.
Yeah.
G'day, mate.
How
You know,
going?
how you going, mate? You know what I mean? It just kind of goes on a little bit more. It's a little bit slower. But other than that, I think we all sound the same.
Yeah,
Same
pretty much.
Same colloquialisms and
Isn't that blood clot?
colloquialisms.
Colloquialism?
Yeah. Like a dunning up a...
Like a run of a dunny.
Chappie. I'm channeling Chappie. I saw that.
Chappy. Like a rat up a bloody drain pipe
That's
in a
it.
dunny.
That's it. So that'd be a country.
Yeah, it's a colloquialism. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think we all sound much the same.
Yep.
But yeah, not too much different, but sometimes. Smidgen.
Alright.
Smidgen.
So I've got Roger Pena. I think that's
Roger Pena.
Pena?
Anyway. Yeah, Roger.
No. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Fling us through a video of you pronouncing your own last name.
Yeah, sorry if I got these wrong.
Yeah, we're hopeless.
I was wondering why the guys don't aim more right to compensate for their shape shots. Brian and Cheesecake. Look, Brian maybe, because on his drive he cuts a lot, but then he stays straight with his irons.
His irons are a lot straighter.
Yeah, but me, day to day, my swing path changes.
It's nuts.
So I change all the time. I can have a great day off the tee and I'll shoot real well. I've said this before.
You did.
And then I can have a day
where it's just.
So who knows, mate? You probably don't catch that on camera. So yeah,
cheese spray
for Brian with his tee off shots. His feet are all over the.
Seriously, I know I aim to the right. I personally aim to the right.
Yeah.
And it's a habit I get into, but that's what I've always done, and I ain't going to change it. but Brian tends to aim way right, like a long way right, but then pulls, because he's quite steep, he gets his path way left and his face way closed.
Because he's coming up straight.
That's right, down. He is down and it squeezes out, that's why it's quite flat, D-lofts it. Yeah. But he aims way right, thinking he's aiming down the middle, and he pulls everything way left and then cuts it, with driver anyway. When he was in the shop the other day, or a week ago, he was inside, and he was hitting it bomb draws. It was awesome.
Oh, really?
But he gets out on the golf course and just doesn't trust it. So
see, when I saw him hitting draws, like Brian hits 300 metres.
Oh, he pumps it
all day with draws, like
yeah.
crazy, like 320, 330. I've seen him hit 330 metres. Like, what's that in yards? That's
360 odd.
That's huge, you know. Like
it is big, but he's got plenty of speed. But just because he didn't deliver. He should be hitting it past me all day, but he doesn't. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't always.
The power cut.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So, he's losing 30 or 40 metres, basically.
All right.
What else we got? What else have we got,
Nick,
mate?
Oh, gosh. Nick Verenkamp.
Sorry, we're not laughing at your name. Sorry. We're laughing at the pronunciation, Simon George.
Trust me, as a person who has a weird last name and these get it wrong all the time, just don't get offended.
How do you say your last name?
Mountain, not Mon.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that how we say it?
I say Montaigne.
Montaigne.
Because I want him to be more French. Yeah. You know what I mean? Montaigne. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. See, you just don't get offended.
Meanwhile,
don't come to us if you don't want to get offended.
We're not running for politics. We ain't politically correct.
All right, so Keith.
Oh, no. Sorry. Keith Mountain.
Nick Verenkamp.
Verenkamp, that sounds good.
Who is a better baseballer, Brian or Charlie? Every day of the week, that is and why.
Brian isn't here. Brian isn't here to defend himself.
No, he's not. Brian, we're two different players.
Yeah,
Brian's a pitcher,
and
he's played very high and he went overseas pitching. He had an arm injury, he doesn't throw as hard anymore. But he's amazing at what he did. I'm an outfielder, and I went overseas, did all the same stuff, so I'm more of a batter. So I don't know. We probably did about the same amount in baseball.
So you went as far as you could in regards to the same, but in two different fields, effectively.
Yeah. Like with signing and professional and stuff like that. Brian did a bit of that stuff and played in the professional league here, and I went over there and I played in independent league and semi-professional stuff over there, and could have pursued it more, but didn't come back here. So
life gets in the way.
Yeah, life does get in the way.
So if you want to do something professionally, guys, go at it.
You got to go at it.
It's 100% or nothing.
People will turn you down and turn you down. Yep. You just got to keep going.
You just got to keep going. You're told you can't do something, prove them wrong. You'll never get to your traineeship. What did anyway?
Yeah,
but it is what it is. You just got to make sure you keep going for it. If you want to do something, make sure you do something. That's our inspirational words from Brisbane Golf Course Reviewer and Keith Mountain.
There you go.
Now, I'm doing this last name.
Okay, I want to see it.
So, again, we are not laughing at your last name. We are laughing at our pronunciation and how stupid we are.
We are not scholars.
Okay, so we are not. Shannon Mudopoulos.
There's a double O there. Mudopoulos.
Mudopoulos?
Yes. I'm guessing.
Mudopoulos. Yeah, I'm going to say Mudopoulos.
Mudopoulos.
As you know, I mumbled at the end.
Easy.
Easy.
How many days did Charlie play last week? Because it's evident. 3 and 4 isn't enough. So it's not really a question, it's a statement, Shannon, but agreed. That is just a straight sledge.
Yeah, that's a slam.
We actually want to see more than that, guys. We want to see more, you guys sledging us so we can sledge back to you guys. And sledge this bloke as well.
Yeah.
But
I didn't
anyway.
play at all. I played Monday to Monday. Well, I played film day to film day. So
Okay.
it was rough, and I worked in the morning, and it was a tough
As you
one.
could see from Headland, he topped about the first 10 drives.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry. It was, yeah.
It was interesting.
But the week before, you played a couple of days a week.
Yeah, I did. I played 3 days straight,
Yeah.
which was, it's tough by the end of it because I walked the first 2 days.
You got to remember, guys, I mean, golf itself is not the easiest on the body.
No.
It's, if you're walking, it's harder, of course, than in a cart. But holy cow, if you're playing 3 days in a row, this is what it almost inspires me, but this is what I love about the guys on tour. They'll play 3 or 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
They will have practice sessions. They'll have a practice round. They'll play a pro-am. If they make the cut, they're playing 4 rounds. Then they're flying or driving to their next event.
Yeah.
A few practice. Oh, mate.
In my defence that week, I played 3 days in a row and I played 2 games of baseball. And then the week after, which was last week,
Yep.
I played 3 games of baseball.
Hang on, we're all getting in the time-space continuum. We're all the best.
I played a lot of baseball and that changed.
And a lot of baseball, a lot of golf.
Yeah, that changed my swing baseball.
Yeah, it does actually.
Completely different swing. So that messes with me. But I haven't played baseball this week and I struck the ball a lot better.
You played it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
you
but I
actually
struck
struck the face on driver today.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's our questions we've got. If you've got any more questions, contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tinder. But yeah, Grindr. just get us your questions. We're gonna ask them every week. So we want this to be full. But 4 or 5 questions a time is great. Question.
Do you think that women should have a major in Augusta? Or even allowed,
I think we
even
did
allowed play it?
I think we did cover it. For the benefit of the ladies' game, yes. For tradition, probably not. Do I think that they ever will? Probably not in the next 10 years.
No, they probably won't. But I'd love to see it.
Yep.
You know, because their play is amazing. If anyone wants to start playing golf,
Actually, who won the Women's US Open?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know who won, but I can't.
Go on. Try to pronounce it.
Well, she's an Asian lady.
Yes.
There was 3 Asian ladies up there for the podium.
Ko? No?
No.
Park?
No. Sorry, don't know.
No.
This is dead air.
I'll
get onto
This
it
is
later.
dead air. We'll get on there eventually.
But for the same reasons that Al just said.
Amy Yang?
That's maybe it.
Is it Amy Yang that won?
I'm not too sure. I just know it's. I remember seeing it quickly. And I flipped to something.
She was leading though, wasn't she?
I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, so we'll get to that a bit later, sometime, whenever.
But I had the same sentiments Al do. But
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't want to
funny
see
one.
the course get changed too much. I don't want to see it get shortened and
No,
things like that.
but
And
of
then-
course they have to be off 4 tees, which is fine.
But not too much, you know, like, but
When I was in events, because of course as a trainee you play with boys, girls, men, women. You know, so there's male and female trainees and pros, especially at the pro-am level in Brisbane, Queensland here. We all play in the same day, so a female can win or a man can win, whoever's in the field. Women have to play off a course that is no more than 10% shorter.
well, that's
So 10%.
That's okay. That's what I.
So it's
I
10%.
thought it'd be more than that, to be honest.
And no, I'm pretty sure it's only 10%, and you're not allowed to have tees more than X. Anyway, I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's 10% of the golf course that the men play.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. That's the way I see it. Even though it would be very tough courses.
Well,
they're like some long courses, but like Augusta.
Well, a 5,000 metre is 500. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, it's 5K, but it's 500 metres shorter
Yeah.
over 18 holes. Which is not, you know what I mean? That does tend to make it a little bit shorter. But
it's still a tricky golf
Yeah,
course.
correct. Yeah. It'll be very, very interesting. I actually don't know how long Augusta is off the top of my head.
No.
It's probably, well, all the US Opens are like 7, 7,700 yards, so 7
it'd have
Ks.
to be something like
It'd be high 6s or something like that.
that. Yeah.
You know, it's a long track, but no, I don't think the ladies will.
So
Not in the near future. Not in the near future.
cool.
Cool.
Good question.
Question and answer, guys. But anyway, anything else you want to let us know, give us questions, shout outs, whatever, put it down below and put it in Facebook, Twitter, everywhere else.
Bring on the smack.
Bring on the smack. That's basically what it is.
Why is Charlie so shit? Like,
He just is, mate. He plays 6 times a week and he's still garbage.
focused.
Focus. He said focus. Focus, Margot Robbie, Will Smith. We'll get on to that later. Thanks, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Like, share, subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all the fun stuff. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Deep breaths. Cheers, guys.
And relax.
Cheers.